Half an hour north of Christchurch, surrounded by farmland, is the fruit of one family's imagination. It's a gift to cricket and those who love it.
We bought this property. It's 100 acres that go up into the far trees. And we're coming in the far gate when my son Ben was aged about 16. And this, between the far gate and here, the grass was 3 foot high, 4 foot high. And he said, why don't we make a cricket pitch? And I said, you're mad.
25 years on, Mike Dormer is still throwing himself into that madness, driven by what he believes young people can learn from cricket.
And then I thought of Rising Gary's in Australia, and then I thought of Imran Khan being in, and I thought, well, why don't we do something for youth? But if we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly.
And back then, that meant involving the father of New Zealand cricket, Sir Walter Hadley.
Dad was Mr. Cricket here in New Zealand, and so to have Mike, who's passionate about the game, and have Dad's love of the game and full involvement, I mean, what a combination that could be. And it was very easy to sort of sell the concept, if you like, to other people who love cricket, and so Dad became the figurehead.
The values of cricket have been taught to us by Walter Hadley. That's what this ground's about. It reenacts, in some respect, what he taught us as youngsters.
The Willows is Mike Dormer's love letter to cricket, with contributions from neighbours, friends and sponsors. Every weekend, high schools, state and private, come from all over New Zealand to play the Willows, which are drawn from 170 or so members.
And the Willows club's made up of lots of former first-class players and senior cricketers, or good-level cricketers, and they make up the teams against the first 11s. So they may turn up, and years gone by played Richard Hadley here, or Barry Hadley, or one of the Hadleys, and they see how it's played, and that's the purpose of the Willows, to see how you play at the highest level. Hence, you need umpires, so we have proper umpires, very good umpires who come out. It's done to the highest standards.
You have some rules.
Well, there was only one rule. The boys come, collar, tie, blazer, no earrings, bangles, beads, ponytails, or any crap.
He's a stickler for standards too, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He loves, got to have high standards out here, but yeah.
You don't mind that?
No, it's good. Got to enforce some things early on, but yeah, always good to have high standards going along.
And not once, I can promise you now, not once in 25 years has a school come here and not dressed correctly. Robbie's been a great mate, a great man.
Every visitor leaves with a life coaching kit, including advice on how to get a job. On the annual charity day, Santa throws sweets to the kids.
And there's mothers will say, oh, the sweets are not wrapped. And I always say, there's sheep shit with a little bit of black jelly bean goes down well.
It's just passion. He's a stickler for detail. They have to wear ties. He frowns with earrings. He gets annoyed at me when I turn up with my shirt out.
Tea is taken with a saucer, lunch on the lawn. There are boonie-like gnomes, and even the banisters play a straight bat. Everyone loves the ageless Energizer bunny behind it.
Well, I've never known anyone like him. I mean, he's out here. I mean, he used to prepare the pitches. He'd be on the mowers. He'd be cutting the outfield. He's here, you know, making sure that everything's okay, that the ladies are making the tea, that the scorers are here.
The change room is a place to linger and look up, with great stories everywhere. There's a shelf for Dicky, Parky and Blowers, and another for the homegrown greats. The tiny pavilion is a shrine to cricket's history and personalities. But this couldn't be Mike because he never sits down, except perhaps when he's out roaming the farm. The sheep guard the pitch clay.
He's phenomenal. You know, his energy, his memory, all your names, for example, he remembers seemingly forever. And he spoke without notes for 45 minutes this year at the dinner, 25th dinner.
Former High Court Judge Nick Davidson took on the Willows presidency on the condition that female cricket be part of the Willows. Recently, 2 high school teams played.
And my next step, I hope one day soon, there'll be women Willower teams here as well. And we've got rid of the idea of having women as associate members. They are members of the club, as I am, as of now.
behalf of Ashburton College, I'd like to thank the Willows for hosting us here today.
Well done.
Cheers.
Peter, thanks. Just keep in touch, okay? Well done, well battled. Keep in touch, all right? You get your heads down and bum up.
Right, see ya.
Good luck. Now, where's the umpires?
Mike's hospitality is inexhaustible.
Oh, I
Would
think
you like
I'll
a
hit
port?
the road.
We port?
No, I'll come back for in 2 weeks.
Just how much he's willing to help is something a few visiting boys will never forget.
Yeah, you need a haircut. Anybody got a pair of scissors? Or Dad would be pleased, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Dad would be pleased?
Yeah, he'd be looking this.
I hope it's on the big screen while you...